One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utah Utes offense will come out first. And are we ever lucky to see these two wearing off on Sundays?
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on their mind. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
A good break there as the penalty gives them the third down conversion. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Reads it, fires complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Utes are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking left. Makes a grab in the open. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long come. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams.
Oh, he's got Scraping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Back open in the middle.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Jayhawks can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Wants to throw it. On target to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Quick spin on the run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. QB got it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any. 17. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air, it's Daniels. Punch it out of the air.
The thing I like like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Lance Leipold is a 6-time national champion at the Division III level, but last season a step back for the Jayhawks as they were plagued by turnovers and close losses.
Yeah, and Jalen Daniels just needs to stay healthy. This is a guy at quarterback that when he does, and he's playing at a high level, this offense is just up and down the field. They're lighting up the scoreboard. They got to keep him healthy. He's got to be consistent. If they do that, Jayhawk fans will be cheering a lot.
Well, I think that's the thing that's fun, though. If you're a rock chalk Jayhawk fan now, you know you've got an exciting offense. You win a few more close games a year ago. There's no telling what...
Turning it on! Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Dampier. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That last big play, one that can really jump-start a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
In that 3rd and long situation, you'd like to see your quarterback have a plan. You know that they may dial up the blitz, so you've got to know where your answers are. Where's your hot route? Where's your sight adjust? Where can you get rid of the football if they bring an extra guy and the offense didn't look like they were ready for it?
The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Jayhawks are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The sure hands, it's Pickett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Daniels. Finds his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this 1st punt to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utah!
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And now this offense will take the field again. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Dampier. Trying to set up the screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Defense just has not had an answer for this tight end. We knew he was athletic coming into this one, and they've lined him up all over the field, but the defense has not been able to cover him. He's now got over 150 receiving yards.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Davis.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Trying to make magic. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The give on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the RPO, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Split backs here. Got a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pickett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team.
On to kick it away.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. On the ground, it's Parker. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
1st and goal. Utah.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
Number 1.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got the back over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. On the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, Kansas.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Jayhawks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Grab near the sticks. It's Pickett. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Got a man. It's Henderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Right back to him on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. There's the pressure. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, right choke, Jayhawks!
the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Looking to throw. The quick out. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score.
Utah, 31.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're facing a third down. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And a third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Utes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's a hit. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Sends it back in motion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more hit. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It's a draw. Slithers into space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Parker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They're setting up the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Now adjusting. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. It is perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them. A 5-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one and make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quick strike complete.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Quarterback got it himself. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Gonna run it, it's Stewart. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Looking for the goal line. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.